We're in the building.
Okay.
What's up, Tom? Don't. Oh,
Hey. Little technical difficulties because this one here was late.
Talking
She
about
was
school
late.
and stuff and all of those things.
But she
that we
wasn't
go
supposed to be
through.
talking about school. How you doing? Everybody
And
out
the
there
corona.
in
Hey,
Facebook
y'all.
land. Everybody out there, IG, Instagram. What's going on? Yep.
We're in the building.
Sorry about that. Welcome to a fashion moment with Chunn,
And Ms. Z.
who was late today, which is why we're running late. I'm so sorry, guys.
My
But
bad.
it ain't her bad. It's unprofessional and it's unforgivable, guys.
It's
let her have it.
Oh,
Y'all
let's
let
come
her
for
have
me.
it.
Wait,
Let her
let me
have
see how
it.
let me see how I'm looking tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
With my scarf. No, I got a hood on
Oh
tonight.
boy.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
All right, whatever. I'm just trying to get everything adjusted. Sorry that we're running late. Hit us with Facebook so we can see what people are talking about because we've been getting responses and we're late. All right. We're going to jump right into the SHOW. Just want to give a shout out to the people on Facebook that's saying hi to us. Everybody on IG that's saying hi to us. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What was your...
Thank you. Oh, God. Hashtag new host is back again. I'm telling you guys, this is driving me crazy. It's 2 months in, and this child still ain't
got
get it
together.
Shout out. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it.
But everybody
I
in the
honestly don't
building,
get
so
it.
that's what
Hey,
it is.
Casey.
Hey, Chanel. Hey,
Chanel.
Casey.
How you doing? We up in the building. Thank you guys for being patient. We live now. You know, everybody, please send me contacts for new hosts because this one here has worked my last nerve.
They could come
my
home,
last nerve.
and then I can go cook.
My last nerve.
And then I can go cook. That's what it is.
She can't even cook. Y'all saw the food she prepared the
Child,
last time.
please, ain't nobody see nothing because everybody ate it up.
Ain't nobody eat nothing.
You
They didn't
stop
eat
lying.
anything. The only thing they ate was the macaroni and cheese on my birthday show that I prepared,
Oh,
and
for
the
real?
collard greens. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
And Norman said that was good. But Norman I made that
Honey,
pulled
y'all
turkey.
saw the way that food looked. Don't lie to her, guys.
Don't
Don't no fairy tales.
Because
Stop lying.
the first thing, one thing for certain, two things to show, I'm going to always be who I am.
Honey, and who is that?
Zanon Singletary.
Who can't cook?
Okay. So, hey, y'all. Coco, Berlin, all of the IG people.
Hey, Mike Jack, what's up, baby? I'm glad y'all was able to join us. Once again, I apologize to everybody out there. Y'all know I'm not on CP time. When somebody over here is, you know, she gave up her Walona scarves just to be late again. So maybe if she get the scarf back, maybe she'll be on time.
I get everything in order, but baby, bye. It was
No,
so
we
much
have
going on this week.
No, please, you wasn't involved with none of it. You was
Why
asleep.
you like? No.
You slept
Because last
through.
time I checked, that Warren girl done dropped out. But we gonna talk. That's part of the show, so we ain't gonna talk about that. So you think I'll pay attention?
She is outdated, outspoken, and uncouth. Please, guys. Hashtag new host. Somebody out there, please send me somebody to love me and to be on time. It's not hard. It's not hard to do. It's really not hard to do. You know what I mean? I swear for God, it ain't hard to do. But on to the SHOW. The first topic that we want to talk about. Z, get on your job.
I'm on my job. You was talking smack. Hey, fam.
Oh my God.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Nova Moore. And
My goodness.
I was late, you guys. Sorry.
See, because if you get ready, when you
If you get ready,
you'll never be ready. But exactly, you're supposed to stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
I was doing school stuff. Okay,
Oh,
sorry, you guys.
she
Mommy
was
of
not
the
doing
year.
school. She wasn't doing
Yes,
no
I
school
was.
stuff. She was in the other room gossiping with some people that she don't even know, and she was running her mouth while we were in here getting the show engineered and set up. I'm not going to
dare you
even
talk
let her
about me?
get away with this one. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Ruth Gator Ginsburg. When we're talking about Ruth Gator Ginsburg,
And she just had cancer.
Yeah, but we're not talking about cancer. Please stay on topic. Please, come on. We're trying to get the show together. We're running late, and you are being very, very difficult today. It's really giving me a headache.
Tylenol.
Yeah,
Suspicious.
whatever.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so back to Ruth Gator Ginsburg. She wrote that that bar should not only resign, but he should also be disbarred and brought up on charges. Yes, she said that. She said that his behavior and his actions warrant him not only quitting, but also being brought up on charges and being disbarred. So I don't know if you guys saw that article. What do you think about that? Do you think that William Barr should be disbarred? Is the new hashtag disbarred Barr?
I pretty much think so. Don't say you don't care what I think, but no, I think so because he's doing, who's bidding.
Right.
So that's all we got to say.
I know. So, I mean, and then there was a cringeworthy, when we got to get into this presidential thing, there was a cringeworthy video of Steyer when he was getting out with Juvenile. Did you guys hear about that? Amazing.
No, that's not amazing.
That is amazing, guys. I find it to be the most hilarious thing ever.
First of all, he had the 1-2. He had nothing.
Yeah, but he was bowing out gracefully, and he had decided that he wasn't going to continue in the presidential race because he didn't get the delegates that he expected to get. And I thought he was having fun. I mean, a lot of people got up in arms about it, but I just felt that it was fun and it was cool. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys think about that, but I just thought it was really cool or what have you. So that was a cringeworthy moment according to the public or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Stop moving the thing, please, because you're not doing the right thing.
Okay, well,
everything is in line and set up. You don't know what's going on.
I was about to go to Facebook to see who all on there with us.
But
don't worry about it.
I got Facebook in a second. Let's talk to the audience.
Hey y'all, let me give y'all a hand clap.
No. She's being super difficult today, guys.
Absolutely.
I apologize.
Church finger.
I truly apologize for this show. I really do. In advance. I really, really do. Honestly, I apologize for this show well in advance. So please keep loving us. Keep showing up. No matter what's going on this side of the table. Please come in, show up, show out, be a part of the conversation. Keep sending us your talking points. Keep sending us stories. It's really important to us. And always support us at WBKS1radio.com. You can call in at 646-233-1302. You can always catch us at BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube, and you can catch us on all of my social media, Chunn, TAICHUNN, on all social media, and we're also on Periscope and radio. And yeah. So that's our plug for right now. And the next story that we want to talk about, is one of my favorites, and this is Miss Auntie Maxine. Now, Auntie Maxine has she's really upset she was really upset too about everything that's going on with Barr or what have you. She wants him to resign as well. She feels like he's not doing his job or what have you, and she feels like that he needs to resign. You know what, guys? I have to make a correction while I'm on air. It was Auntie Maxine who actually said that, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg said something about Donald Trump. So I apologize to y'all live and in person. Now that you got me, let's see what people were saying on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
So, hey, Wakisa. Hey, everybody. Hey, Mom. Hey, how are you? You just got in, and I can't see, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody for joining in. You know what I'm saying? That story on Maxine Waters was the original story, and I'm making a correction, guys, because I did say Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and she was actually talking about something to deal with Trump or what have you, and I'll get back to you guys on that. But then following that, did you guys notice that all of the participants behind that got behind Joe Biden now. All of the remember this guy Beto O'Rourke, him, Buttigieg, and who else got behind him?
Klobuchar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And also the senator from Florida that you was talking about earlier.
I don't know her name. The black lady. She runs the Miami. She was
Cummings. Senator Cummings is her name. Yes, Valerie Cummings. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's who it was. What have you? You brought it up, and you don't know who you're talking about.
I said I told you the black lady. That's what.
But I already knew the story.
Okay, but I mean, I told you who she was. Like,
you didn't tell me who she was. You just.
I said, well, she got behind them. That was the last hour when I was cooking dinner. So what else?
It was not. That was around 2:00 in the afternoon when I spoke to you. Mm-hmm. You was not cooking dinner. You sent me a text. No,
I know you lied. I was preparing the turkey wings.
You was not preparing anything because when I left your house, the turkey wings were still sitting in ice water and lemon juice. So you sitting here lying again.
But I had to still cook dinner.
You didn't cook, but you said you cooked turkey wings. You said you were preparing turkey wings.
I was preparing turkey wings.
You was not preparing them. They were sitting in cold water, lemon juice, cold water and lemon juice.
That's right, so they could be nice and clean when I get home and put them in the crock pot. Baby,
Lord have mercy. You see how this girl sit up here and lie before y'all.
www.com. Don't blame me.
Please don't go to Heart and Soul in the Kitchen because that was not a heart, not a soul, and not a kitchen, honey. It was a funky mess.
Well, whatever.
And then also, Warren, she dropped out too, but she hasn't endorsed anybody yet. But she's supposed to be on Rachel Maddow this hour or what have you, and we'll see who she's talking about. Or whatever. And then also, guys, I know I'm going kind of quick. I mean to slow it down, but this girl got me all kinds of thrown off today with her lateness and her absenteeism when it comes to producing this show. It's ridiculous.
Okay, Mr. Producer.
It's ridiculous. I tell you, I swear for God. But anyway, Elizabeth Warren, she dropped out, and she hasn't endorsed anyone yet. Bernie bros are out there trying to collect themselves and get her voters to follow him, and Biden's people are trying to get them to follow him. So it's looking like it's gonna be a 2-man race or what have you. And as y'all can see, what they call him, New York's mayor,
Bloomberg got behind Biden.
He done dropped out too.
And he got behind Biden.
I told you guys, I did not trust his apology. I didn't trust it. And black women, the youth, everybody was down with me. They didn't believe it.
But we know, like, he's putting behind him. He's going behind him, so he's going behind Biden.
He's gonna back Biden, which gives Sanders an excuse to talk about millionaires in corporate America and all of that. Doesn't he remind you of somebody that's already in office who's already talking gloom and doom and it's all against me and everybody's against me? When this is the democratic process, step up your game. Stop playing the blame game. Are you serious right now? Like, come on.
Church finger.
They got the Bernie bros and all of them is carrying on and threatening people and stuff. Like, what differentiates him from the man else that's in the office?
Absolutely.
Now? He does the same thing with that bullying.
But any 2 times you can't win your own party. I mean, you can't win your own city or state. Who are we talking about? Elizabeth. She should have been done backed up and said, oh, no.
We done passed Elizabeth Warren 2 segments ago. She's just now catching up. Guys, did y'all get into this eye roll that I'm giving her right now?
Don't do it.
A complete eye roll. I'm dead serious. How dare you come in late and wrong as that?
I'm not late and wrong because she couldn't even win her own state.
But we already talked about her.
Okay, well, we talked about it, but I want to talk about it now.
Well, it's too bad because we ain't talking about it no more.
Okay,
We done moved
so
past
who you
Elizabeth
talking about
Warren.
now? So what's going on with fashion? Don't come for me.
Oh, God. This is going to be a long show, y'all.
And we're going to be on after 10 o'clock tonight.
No, we won't. We'll probably be off early because I am over it already.
Well, baby, get to the point.
I am over it.
Get to the point.
Am I
get to
done?
the point.
Anyway, the Senate had to give an $8 million emergency fund for the coronavirus. So the Senate got together and they passed it, and now it's sitting on the man in the office's desk. So we have the a funky yes, yes.
Auntie Evelyn said yes, he's a flunky for Trump, and he he has disgraced the position of Attorney General. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, he has. Completely has. Totally and completely has. And it's like it's sad. It's sad because, and I blame all of the Congress because they knew that he was lying when he went into to get confirmation. I blame the Senate for that, and I blame the whole entire Congress, and I blame them all because they started this mess when they didn't step up when Mitch McConnell did that thing to President Barack Obama, saying he was going to be a one-term president, and and it was his job to do so. Didn't let him get Merrick Garland his constitutionally right to nominate people for the Supreme Court justices or the courts and all that kind of stuff. And they sat idly by and allowed this to happen. Now they're talking about but what was me? We can't get him to stop, and we can't. But y'all didn't put the kibosh on it when it was important. When y'all had the first black president in office, y'all allowed him to be scrutinized, disrespected, and treated improperly. And yet y'all wonder why he's going rogue now, and you wonder why they have more judges confirmed than any other president.
Church finger.
No gosh.
Church finger.
No gosh.
First of all, when I last checked, he was on Fox talking about, the person, we don't say his name on the show. The person was talking about, because it was all the corona came from Obama. Where'd that come from?
Well, we all know that under President Obama, he had maximized his authority on handling all of the viruses that came through, Ebola and everything else that came through while he was in the office. So we're not going to even
dignified.
Exactly. So let's not even speak ignorance into the universe and repeat anything that he says that's unconscionable and
that's why I would
unrealistic.
say church finger.
Yeah, but still, you still giving him air on it. And get other people to listen and they hear that or whatever. Hey Joe, how you doing? Hey Sharon, how you doing?
Hey y'all.
Yep, how y'all doing? Yep. So
okay.
Go to the next story.
I'm going to the next story.
Lord, please, God, give me strength. Give me strength to get through this show. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I don't know what's going to happen. That's with the picture of the Senate. That's the story we just talked about with the Senate. Now we want to talk about Oprah.
She's so
bomb. You have to name it to claim it. So here's my definition of what wellness means to me. This is my definition, not yours, just an idea, because you're going to be defining it for yourself. Wellness to me means all things in balance. And balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times. Wrong shoes. You have to name it to claim it. So here's my definition of what wellness means to me. This is my definition, not yours, just an idea, because you're going to be defining it for yourself. Wellness to me means all things in balance. And balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times. Wrong shoes. You have to name it to claim it. So here's my definition of what wellness means to me. This is my definition, not yours, just an idea.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but to me, that was the ultimate kiki, because here she is talking about balance, and y'all already know I'm mad at her and Gail for a couple of things, but I thought that was hilarious. I honestly do. She talked about balance, and then she couldn't even hold her own balance.
So why you mad at her and Gail?
That's for a whole nother show.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, but like y'all guys hear me. I talk about how I'm mad at her and Gail all the time. It's just a few things that I gotta beef with them about. You know what I'm saying? And another day and another time I'll be able to reveal it. But right now it's not that important. So we want to get into some gossip, some more gossip. So Jaden Smith. This is Jaden Smith of the past. Remember, his parents talked about how he was too thin and they were worried about him eating and all of that kind of stuff. Well, now he shows off his new ripped physique after his parents revealed concerns of his eating habits and that he wasn't being healthy. So this is Jaden Smith then, and this is Jaden Smith now. Wow. what a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. A difference a day makes. You guys in IG land, take a look at Jaden Smith. One more time. Jaden Smith then. And Jaden Smith now. Is that not crazy? What you guys think about Jaden Smith and his journey with his alleged eating disorder and whatnot, with his parents being really worried about him, and now this is what he looks like now, and whatnot. So what are you guys thinking about that? Let's see what you guys are saying over on Facebook and Instagram. Oh my!
You too.
Thank you.
I can't with y'all.
Thank you,
y'all killing me. Representative
Waters is a legend in the class act.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, auntie.
Absolutely. Hey, Sharon Scott Harper, how are y'all?
How you doing? You
and
too.
Pierre Parker Jordan said, "You two are too funny." Thank you together. Thank you. But Pierre, if you want to have a job, come to the show. I'll get you anytime, any day. I please help. Hashtag new host. Hashtag new host. I need somebody else.
And Miss Evelyn said, my auntie Evelyn said, you two get me all fired up to talk politics, and you go into turkey wings. You ain't lying. That's your baby talking. And then Sanders is a millionaire with 3 homes. Who is
exactly
who he is talk about anybody else with money. You ain't lying.
Exactly, and he never speaks about his coin. He never speaks about his coin.
Of course not.
Yeah. So, so that was Jaden Smith, guys. That was Jaden Smith. And thank you guys for your comments on FB Live. Thank you guys for joining in. Hey, Mill, how you doing, baby? Thank you for joining in on IG. I'm running the show here. As you guys know, as usual, I'm working alone. I have no help, no company,
no nothing.
It's all me and
it's
Norman,
all him. He paid all the rent by himself and everything.
Everything.
He carries me on his back.
No,
he
I
does.
don't carry her, honey. I drag her in through the door.
You drag me
I will not put
like
you on
Santa Claus.
This back is not for you.
I don't know why. Baby, bye, child, please, honey, baby.
Not for you. Trust and believe. Anyway, we're going to talk about Miss Kenya Moore before we get in trouble on this air.
We're going to talk about Kenya Moore.
So, you know, her and her husband, Mark.
Her Negro.
Her husband Mark or whatever, they're having marital difficulties. They're supposed to have been filing for divorce. If you guys were watching the last week's Atlanta Housewives, he was going off about how he couldn't stand her and he had to get away from her and how they would never see him again on the television show.
He was literally on his TV show talking about it?
Yes, he was actually, and I don't know if he knew he was still mic'd or not, but she's saying that this is karma come to roost, and so did Nene. And then she's also arguing now because Nene used her words that she already used about this is karma coming back to her because how she disrespected everybody else's marriage. When Phaedra was married to Apollo, how she was playing with Phaedra's man. With Greg, she tried to invite him without inviting Nene to the event. With one of the other girls on the show, I think her name is Tracy or something like that or whatever. Her man, she brought some woman to the table to meet her.
But they all messy.
You know, whatever. But
they all shady and
Kenya
messy.
should have known better, though. You know what I'm saying? And now they're saying that it was, karma or whatever and everything like that. So,
oh wow,
I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Was it karma or not? And I'm sorry, Mama Evelyn, for getting you all riled up with politics.
And then he want to go talk about turkey wings.
And then go about, what.
We talk about turkey wings. Oh, my bad.
Because I have to deal with the hand that I am dealt, you guys. I am sorry. I can only be and do but so much here. You just see what I'm dealing with here. I mean, hashtag new host. It started at day 1, January 6th, and it ain't start yet. It stopped yet, and it's March 5th.
I'm just a lonely person that just.
You're a lonely.
I had to bring
Somebody please. Could y'all
I'm
please
just
come to
loaded.
the TV screen,
Loaded.
do something
Come
that
on
saved
now.
me. Somebody help me, please. Let's see what people talk about on Facebook.
Lonely person.
Guys, please. You
And I
can
just don't
always
know.
call in at 646 233-1302. WPKS1radio.com. You can always catch us at BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. And all of my handles are Ty Chunn, TAICHUNN. Ain't nobody calling in because you crazy today.
Good. I'm just a lonely person.
Can we see what it's on Facebook, please?
Lonely person. And Jesus, glory.
Could you please see what they talk about on Facebook?
I thought you wanted me to be me as a lonely person.
Facebook, please.
I'm trying to get to it.
Oh my God.
You know how to work computer just like me. Hey, but there ain't nobody calling in today. There we go.
Oh my Lord,
okay.
Jesus, help me. Hey Norman, thank you for joining in. Jaden Smith looks great. He's working out and building himself up. Thank you, little sis Casey. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for your opinion. Hey, Norman E. Bradley, how you doing?
Hey, y'all.
You can't read names?
I can see. Hey, Norman. Hey, Camo L. Nene.
Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy.
Hey, Thomas.
Jesus, please help me.
Thomas Chunn. That's
please
your cousin.
Help me.
That's your cousin.
Please help me.
That's your cousin.
I don't know. Just please, let's go on with the show, please.
What we going on? Pierre here.
We spoke to them already.
We speak to Thomas. That's your cousin. Then we got Norman E. Bradley. Hey, Norman.
Okay,
hey.
Let's go back to the show. Let's pull up the next story.
Mm-hmm. You trying?
No, I'm not. I'm really trying to get the show done because I want it to be professional. I know. Thank you. We want to be professional and we want to keep it rolling and we want people to still join us and join in and stuff like that.
They're going to join us every week because they love us.
No,
okay,
because you have to be on your game.
So who are you talking about?
We doing Megan Thee Stallion.
Whoever she is.
Megan Thee Stallion. She's
signed to Jay Prince down south or somewhere and what else?
Yeah. So she's suing her label because of difficulties that she's having with the label. And they won't release any of her music. They signed her to a contract where she only had a $10,000 signing bonus. And it was crazy because she wanted to just renegotiate. And just by her saying she wanted to renegotiate, they decided to freeze all of her music and everything. She went to get an emergency hearing and the judge decided that she had a case, so she'll be suing her label or what have you. We're going to give you like a quick 30 seconds of her video and her talking or what have you.
I'm signed to independent labels. I'm not signed to them big ass labels these other artists are signed to, and they got pushes and they get placements and they do all kind of shit. So anything you see me do is because I woke up and did it that day. It's not nothing that nobody can't put in my hand. I work for everything that I do. I really be working. And to try to stop me from working is really crazy. All I want to do is make music. All I want to do is put out music. So when that money get involved, that shit just really go left all the time. So to new artists coming out, I just want to say, please, it might seem good, it might sound good, but you definitely got to read. And you got to read and read, all that shit. Don't sign nothing without no real lawyer. And make sure your lawyers is not the lawyers of your label lawyers. Get your own lawyer with their own opinion. Read that motherfucking paperwork.
Right, Megan Thee Stallion. All right, so, she's telling the truth, though. And we talked about that. We talked about record labels and stuff like that and music and the industry and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So poor Megan, she's having a really difficult time. So we're gonna put her in our prayers and hopefully everything works out for her.
I guess.
Well, our prayers.
I guess, because, ooh, child, please.
Oh, my goodness. So,
what else?
So, and we now next,
I can't.
Next, we want to talk about Trick Daddy and how he.
Now let's read that. I can go and talk about that.
Now, Trick Daddy, he went off on Stevie J, warning him about how he's been talking about the women on Love and Hip Hop Miami, saying that they need new wigs and need new makeup artists.
Did.
Yeah, he did. He actually said that.
Ooh,
and Trick Daddy told him,
fingers.
he's like, don't make him come and, put hands on him or whatever.
What?
So I found that to be interesting. What?
Right. You know, I try to be politically correct, so I'm not going to
You're not gonna do what?
be messy
What?
and shady, because we all know. So they need new wigs and what?
And makeup artists and
Everything,
all kinds of stuff.
stylists and everything. So everything could be paid for the way it needs to be paid for. And we all know firsthand how they do over there at Love and Hip Hop. But I try not to be shady.
Well, I don't understand what you mean by not being shady.
You know.
No, I don't know. You have to speak in complete full sentences in order for me to understand.
Okay,
what
well,
it
we
is
know
you're
that they
talking
don't
about.
pay no money over there. So why? So everybody.
What was so hard in saying that?
But I try not. I try to be politically correct.
How you try to be politically correct when you haven't been right all night?
Well, okay. Well, bottom line is, everybody on there at least get $30,000. Like Ty, let's get to the point. They get $30,000. They gotta find a place to live. They gotta find a way to stay. They gotta find their own shoes, their own styles, their own everything. And that's not the fashion game. If you're going to have a big conglomerate as far as a show, you need to make sure everyone is taken care of. Church finger, and that's all I got to say.
Wow.
And I don't say too much.
Well, anyway, Stevie J hasn't said anything back to Trick Daddy yet. Wonder why that is.
But why you didn't elaborate on what I said? Because you know it's the truth.
Because that was your opinion.
But that's not your opinion. But you know
No,
it's
it's
the
not
truth.
my opinion.
So it's not the truth? Yes or no?
It's not my opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it is. All right. So I won't be messy no more.
It's about you having an opinion, and your
And
opinion.
it's not about me having an
Okay,
opinion.
let's go see what people are saying on Facebook, because I'm not going to sit here going, I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
But you want me to
living
be
my
messy.
best
I'm
life
not doing that.
ain't going back and forth with you. Oh, I'm chewing gum like a horse. I just realized that.
Don't say
It's
that.
because my nerves is bad, guys, because she got me worked up. And
Okay.
got me all
Hey,
bothered.
y'all.
Hey, Barbara Van
We
Buren.
all
Hey,
know,
Auntie,
like,
how are you? Hey,
everybody
Glenvettis
building.
Mobley. Hey, how are you doing? You know, please, guys, pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Thank you, JWP.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Twala, how you doing? I'm
Hey,
telling you guys,
Kelly.
this is
Hey.
hard work. This is hard work.
Hey,
I'm
Levinas
telling you.
Mobley. Hey. I said, hey, Barbara. Hey,
Could y'all
Twala.
please pray for me?
Twala. Girl, I got your name right. Don't play at me.
please
But
pray
don't you
for me.
try to come for me. First of all, you know the business back behind the scenes. You want me to get the gossip, but then I try to be politically correct. For real.
But I didn't understand what that had to do with my opinion.
But your opinion is your opinion, but
I
you know
brought
the
up
truth.
the story that I talked about.
But you know the
And
truth.
your point of view was different from my point of view.
But you know the truth.
And because my point of view wasn't in line with yours.
But you know the truth. So why
what-
can't you just
don't know
elaborate?
what truth I know.
Well, you need to say it. 'Cause
You don't know what truth I know.
We all
I
have worked
spoke the
on
truth
set,
that I
sir.
knew. The truth that I knew is what
You
Trick
just
Daddy
seen on TV,
said,
but we all worked on
because it
set
was
before.
on his page.
Okay,
so
but-
I saw him say it
but
out
you
of his
know
mouth.
truth
So I
out-
knew that to be truthful.
Boy, bye. All right, well, that's what it is. All right, so
Yes.
that's the game we play.
Oh God, could y'all please send me someone, hashtag new host, please. I'm dying.
He's trying to be
here.
completely
Guys,
correct. That ain't
January 6th,
cool.
we
That
started
ain't
this
fair.
show, and
That
now
ain't
we
fair.
March 5th. That's
We done
2
been
months.
on set with everybody.
That's
so
2
do
months.
you want me to go back to Rip the Runway? Or we not gonna be messy? Oh, so I don't want to be messy in these days.
What are you talking about with Rip the Runway? What
But
does that
you know,
have to do with anything?
everyone knows you. If nobody know the business, we all know the business. So either we gonna be for real,
I don't know what you're talking about.
everything that went behind backstage.
Oh God. I don't know what she's talking about.
You know
guys. And
everything.
Again,
Boy,
I
Bob.
apologize. I apologize.
Everybody
Hey,
know.
Van Burrows, how you doing? I apologize in advance for this show. Once again, I apologize to all of y'all. I really,
Baby,
really do.
bye.
I really,
Only
really do.
if everyone knew, but I try to be believable. That's why I don't say much. So let me keep clapping my hands.
You give yourself a round of applause.
That's it, 'cause I try not to
You're
be
the
messy.
only one who's clapping for yourself.
Everybody gonna start clapping. We'll hold up. Watch this.
Go to the
Woo,
next story,
child.
please, so we can get on with this SHOW.
And I try not to be messy, but Jesus, you just.
Lord have mercy, save me, Jesus. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I did in life to deserve this, but something I did has got me here. It's really got me.
Well, we here.
We got me here. And the next story is about Ray J. And him and his wife Princess Love. They have a problem where they are fighting, but they can't she can't seem to get him to own up to anything, and she says the only way is to give them a television show. So now they're going to be talking about their problems on a TV show. Like that, to me, I don't understand today's culture. I really don't understand today's culture. I really don't get it, because folks can't be without their cell phones. They can't be without social media. That now these new reality stars, they can't do anything without discussing it on reality shows and all kinds of craziness and whatnot. And it's crazy to me that they would have to go and have couples therapy on a television show.
What show they going on?
It's going to be on Zeus, on that new network, the same one that Black China and all of them are on.
Oh, I didn't know it was a new network. It's
Yeah,
be on what, Netflix or
no,
Hulu?
it's on one of those networks. I don't even know how to get to it, in all honesty. But it's a new network, and a lot of these reality stars are on that network.
Church finger, that's a whole nother thing. But you know, it's just if they like it, I love it.
Oh wow! So
go raise your babies, and go learn how to cook. Go clean the house. All right, what else?
Wow.
That's the way I
So
feel.
remember we were talking about trap queens, guys? And remember we were talking about trap queens, and we wanted to give you guys an insight on it. And this one next to me wasn't prepared for the story. Well, here's one of the episodes that I happened to see. And this young lady was she's a female. She was a 17-year-old female gangster in Chicago. 17 years old. Her name is Jakira Barnes, and she was known as K.I. in the real life and death of the of Chicago gangs. She died at 17 by gun violence, but by the age of 17 years old, she already had 17 bodies allegedly under her belt. This young girl, 17 years old, this is her, and the character on the character Snoop on The Wire, the female assassin character that Snoop played on The Wire, this is who her character was after. Can you believe that? This young girl, Jakira Barnes from Washington, D.C.
Wow.
And that's what Trap Queens is about, young ladies and gentlemen. It's about all of these female gangsters, and it tells a different story every week on all the female gangsters. And I think that it was really interesting. So that was something that I thought I would bring to you guys' attention. Pardon me if I'm rambling and I'm going on and on. This one has me on edge today. Worse than anything I've ever experienced. I'm really sitting here gagging right now, guys. I'm just like, it's crazy. I don't know. We'll get through it though. With God's help and God's wisdom, we'll get through. We will get through. So let's go see what everybody's chatting about on Facebook. And let me say hi to my IG people. Hey, y'all doing? How are you? Hey, Mr. Sinclair, how you doing? Good to see you guys. You know, great to see you. Hey, Shelly Castro, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. Miss Lady in rare form tonight. Thank you. She is in rare form tonight. She really is, or what have you. And hey, if you thank you, Aunt Joma, for the prayers. Really need them. Really need those prayers. Really need those prayers. And Leviticus is asking, what network is Trap Queens on?
BET.
Yeah, and it's on BET Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Trap Queens is on BET Plus. KC Trap Queens is on BET Plus. So you guys, when you go to look it up, you go to BET Plus, and you'll be able to find Trap Queens. But it's a really, really good show, and it's about female gangsters. And I just thought that one, Jakira Barnes, was the most interesting one that I had saw thus far. And I'm sure that they're probably talking about the madam from Harlem and all of those other women who were really big time gangsters, and she was running the numbers game just like the big boys, and she did her own thing. Hey, Jerry Jordan Brown, how you doing? Thank you for joining in. Now this next story, it has me kind of conflicted because I know that I told you guys that that Aretha Franklin specifically asked Jennifer Hudson to play her. But National Geographic is coming out with a 4-part series on the Lady of Soul, Aretha Franklin. And Cynthia Erivo is playing Aretha Franklin. I don't get that. If this woman specifically said the person that she wanted to play her, and they already have a movie in the works, a biopic movie in the works, why would they bring someone else to play her? So this is Jennifer Hudson and Aretha Franklin pictured side by side. This is the picture from the Aretha Franklin movie. Now this is Cynthia Erivo playing her, and as you guys can see, that it's that they took a book out of Netflix, and it's going to be because they brought it out before the Emmys. I'm sorry, guys, for being a little bit discombobulated or what have you. So they thought that they would get it out before the Emmys so that they can be nominated or whatever and stuff like that. As the legendary singer has set a Memorial Day 2020 release date. What does that say? Debuting 4 episodes on the consecutive nights straight on Monday, May 25th.
Like they did Roots. Yeah.
Right, but this is like, I don't know what you guys think about that. What do you think about them? National Geographic, first of all, trying to get into the game or whatever, and second of all, coming out with the picture that Aretha Franklin, her biopic of her chosen person to play her. Do you guys think that that's kind of grimy? I mean, like, that struck me as strange. It struck me as weird. It upset me in a way. Because, just like the unauthorized Aaliyah, the unauthorized Whitney Houston.
But that's how they do. Because all of them all by the same conglomerate. So it's like National Geographic, Lifetime. It's a million of them that's owned by, OWN. A lot of them are owned by the same.
OWN is not owned by any of them. OWN is Oprah Winfrey's network.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's her network.
It's her network, but she's owned by National Geographic and all of those. That's Google worthy.
We'll Google it because I've never saw any proof of that.
Okay, let me show you.
Please show me.
I'm about to.
Where she's owned by that. And while you're showing me, let's see what the folks at Facebook got to say, because you are a funky mess today.
Yes, I am. I don't say much, but baby, when I talk, I know what I'm talking about.
No, not necessarily.
Sometimes.
Okay. If you say something.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, a mess. BET Sacrifice is another great show to watch with Paula Pattinson on it. She does a wonderful job. It's so amazing. I saw this when I saw this, I was in Gaga Goo land. I live for her, anything that she does or what have you. And I think that it's a great series, and I think you guys need to really get into BET for getting some great stories finally, because remember at one point BET was nothing but music all the time and things that you really couldn't be proud of and stuff like that, and they're getting some pretty good content, I think. I don't know how other people feel about that, but I honestly feel like I think it's dope. I really do. I think that is dope. And let's give a round of applause to BET for getting some great feed. Thank you. Yeah. So she's still looking, guys. Up.
Somebody probably could Google it before me, but I'm telling you that they all owned by somebody else.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're back on to the SHOW. Let's see what people talk about on Facebook instead of you looking through your phone.
Because
had you known the subject matter before you sat down, you would have had Googled that and had your facts laid out.
I have my facts together. So
if Woody would have done this.
Okay, so who gonna help me out here? Come on, y'all. Maybe they can't afford Jennifer. Okay, so let
it was weird. I prefer Jennifer Hudson version.
Okay. I'm going to check it out. We're going to have a fun meet. Okay. We're going to have a fun meet fun me
event, and put you two on Broadway.
Yes, ma'am. Please do. And then
but make sure that y'all have a stand-in for her just in case she's late.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna be ready. Set,
make sure
go,
y'all have
Auntie.
a stand-in for her to make sure
guess
she's
what?
late.
Auntie, you gonna be like, oh, she finally on time.
Stop calling my mom Auntie.
This is my aunt.
No, she don't even know you.
Not
Anyway,
yet. Not
can
yet.
she sing too? No, I don't know if she sings as well as, and I don't even know if she's lip syncing or what have you. Because when they showed the preview of Cynthia's doing it, they didn't show her singing. They showed like different moments of her acting and stuff like that and whatnot. And I'm not sure if she sings, but she sure can't sing as well as Jennifer Hudson. And she sure wasn't given the blessing like Jennifer Hudson was, because the Queen of Soul went to see Jennifer Hudson on stage and on Broadway, and she actually spoke to her after that show and told her, "I need you to play me. I need you to play me." And that's what I'm saying. And Casey, you're right. It's weird, and I prefer the Jennifer Hudson version as well. But I just felt that it was funny that they wanted to race for the Emmys on a show that they didn't have the blessings about.
But we know there's only two people could play Aretha Franklin, Jennifer and Fantasia. I'm only two.
Well, she didn't pick Fantasia. She picked Jennifer. So only one person could play her according to the Queen of Soul, and that's Jennifer.
Okay.
You know.
So I don't know who that other child is.
Hey, Rhonda Bacon, what's up, baby? How you
Why is
doing?
Rhonda so late?
Yep. Don't talk to her
I'm
like
just
that.
asking. Hey, Rhonda.
Thank you. Be nice, because Rhonda will let you have it. You don't know who Rhonda is.
Well,
Rhonda's
okay, but
one of
hey,
my sisters,
Rhonda.
her and Monet. We go
And
way
then
back.
Kenny
And she will let you have it.
Well,
you
she
don't
can-
want it from her. So
I
fall
can
back.
take it.
Rhonda, let her have it, please.
Please
I love
do.
you for joining in. Thank you, baby.
But we
hashtag
appreciate
new host. You new to this show, Rhonda. Hashtag new host.
Oh,
And I
Rhonda
say
new?
this every week from January 6th, and now it's March 5th. And I have been saying it and saying it and saying it. Rhonda, if you can make it out here to the studio, you can also be hashtag new host. Anything's better than what's sitting next to me right
Absolutely, all day, every day. Suspicious. I'm still in the building. Hey, Rhonda.
Don't try to be her friend now, girl.
Hey, girl.
Talk about why she's late, honey. She joined. Why was you late? She joined in. You are part of the show, and you was late.
I wasn't that late. I got what time I sat down? Time.
Thank you, Rhonda. Please be nice, honey. Please. Thank you
nice.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda. Please don't come for me, baby. I can't take it.
Honey, you bring her to tears, honey. We be in here kikiing. So let's go.
Hey, Melanie.
Oh God, would you get on to the SHOW? Hey,
Yes,
Melanie,
we
how
will.
you doing, baby? Yes, we will talk, boo.
Yes. Suspicious. Y'all go ahead and have your sideline.
You guys, there was a story about the Black Eyed Peas that I found interesting. This young lady, who was the original Black Eyed Peas member, outside of Fergie. She was there way before Fergie or what have you, and her name was Kim Hill. And she was a part of the Black Eyed Peas. This is this is Kim Hill. Yes, that's Kim Hill. And she was the original female member of the Black Eyed Peas and whatnot. And this is Kim Hill with the Black Eyed Peas on stage performing. They did Soul Train and everything together. Now, getting back to Kim Hill. So in the mid-90s, the singer-songwriter Kim Hill met a young rapper who suggested that they start making music together. That rapper's name was will.i.am. And his group was the rising Los Angeles underground hip-hop crew called the Black Eyed Peas. The real story is, or is it? Hill found herself in a crossroads in 2000 when the Black Eyed Peas will reach global storm with earworms like I Got a Feeling and having missed out on what every performer dreams of. Hill regretted her decision in leaving. Almost Famous is a special OP Doc series of short films directed by Ben Proudfoot, featuring people who nearly made history, only to fall short. These are the tales of overcoming disappointment and its most epic from an astronaut to whomever flew to be a superstar who was never known. So I thought that was interesting about this girl, Kim Hill, and the Black Eyed Peas, and how she was the original female on there before they got Fergie. Now, let me just give you a little more backstory behind it, because it's I watched it, and they talked about how they wanted them to go soft, because they were a little bit more hardcore, because they were from like lower East LA and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. And they had a sound that was like Fight the Power, all that kind of stuff. And they were a little bit more rugged, and they wanted them to be more commercial. And Kim felt like she couldn't compromise her morals and left the group, and hence Fergie comes in. Although she doesn't blame Fergie for her demise or her not reaching stardom and fame or whatever, she accepts her choice. She feels like if her and Fergie were to be able to meet, they'd be able to hug about the situation, knowing what it's like to be the only female in this male-dominated industry. Let's give a round of applause for Kim Hill. Thank you. And you know, guys, I really do want to apologize from the top of my heart for starting the show late. I know you guys were looking for us. I know you guys were wondering where we were at and all that kind of stuff. And we were, hey, DJ, how you doing, baby? Oh, Monet. Rhonda, you're absolutely right. Mo's Hair Hut and with Monet Shepherd and Rhonda Bacon, they have a hair show competition on March 28th. It's a beauty and fashion expo. Rhonda, send us the more of the information about the show or whatever, so that we could talk about it live on air while you mentioned it or whatever. Let me look in my emails too or whatever. But hey, Dion Williams, baby, don't forget you're going to come on the show. The expo. Hey. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm reading the Facebook comments and typing and just doing everything at one time. You know what I'm saying? And looking for this because Monet, and this is another thing that I want to start doing too, is I want to start plugging in small businesses. I want to start plugging in women's issues and all that kind of stuff. Next week we're gonna talk about all of the jobs that my mom Evelyn Brown sent in and what have you. And we'll have a show where we'll have some of that go on air. What the heck? Here we go. All right. And give me 5 seconds, guys. I'm searching through. Looking. Here we go. All right. So where's the hair expo? I can't find the information. Rhonda, send us the hair expo information. Okay. Harlem's Beauty Fashion and Film Expo. It's March 28th. Tickets are $20. Go to @Mo's MOES Hair Hut. @Mo's Hair Hut. Go to Mo's Hair Hut on Instagram, and you'll find out more information about that. Again, it's Harlem's Beauty, Fashion, and Film Expo, March 28th. Tickets are $20, guys. You go and you check them out. This is my girl Monet and Rhonda. I'm telling you, they do hair and makeup like nobody's business. They are also partnered on my film, Call Me. They did the hair and makeup for that. So they are phenomenal women. They have a shop on 125th and between Lex and Madison. You guys have to check them out. They are thebomb.com. That's Mo's Hair Hut, 125th, Madison and Lex. And you guys go and check them out. You know what I'm saying? And you go and ask for Rhonda Bacon, or we'll ask for Big Rhonda. Say, you're welcome, boo. Go and ask for Big Rhonda, or you ask for Monet or Mo. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you they're the top stylists, they do the wigs, they do eyelashes, they do everything that you need to do. The only thing that they ain't gonna do is sit there and box braid your hair. You guys, don't go to them for no box braids. Go to them for some real beauty needs.
Can I go to Africa for that?
I love you guys. Now, my mom said something.
But baby case, they'll take care of you.
My mom Evelyn said something. Let's see what she said. Guys, I'm so sorry again for being discombobulated today. This girl threw me off my game. I really do apologize for that. I really do. And what did you say? Eric is not an American. She's already expressed disrespect for American black men And nobody can match Jennifer's talent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. And nobody can match Jennifer's talent. Thank you, Mom, for that. And next week, I promise you, I will have the jobs planted up there. Kisses to you. Kisses to you. Kisses to you. And Rhonda, kisses to you. And thank you, everybody, for joining in. I so appreciate you. We're going to give Miss Z a round of applause because she did finally bring it together.
I don't think I want a round of applause.
You pulled this off. Give a round of applause, please.
I think I need a hug.
I think you need a hug.
I think I need a hug.
You do. You need more than a hug, honey. You need a kiss, a swift kick, everything.
No. Listen.
Yeah. And thank you guys so much.
Everything you even think about gonna fail.
Oh, child. Kill yourself, girl. You ain't got enough power. Ain't enough power in your 4 little fingers, honey.
Till you get right by me.
Honey, ain't enough power in your 4 little fingers to even come for me. So keep it cute. Keep it cute. Keep it way cute. Yep. And I want to just thank you guys so much. It's been an amazing, amazing, amazing time sharing with you guys. Again, I apologize for the late show, and I appreciate you guys for hanging in there and coming to see us. You can always catch us at BKS1 Radio, and it's WBKS1Radio.com, BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube, or you can go to Tai Chunn, and that's TAICHUNN, Tai Chunn. And you also, guys, Miss Z, Discovery Communications own, most of own.
So I had it right.
She said most of own. Yeah.
Thank you,
So
Dennis.
thank you for looking that up. And also, guys, TAICHUNN. Subscribe to all of my social media pages, please, and also have your friends and family subscribe. The more we get, the more we can do. You know what I mean?
Miss Z at heartsoulthekitchen.com. Look at me, images, everything across the board, all social media.
Yeah. So guys,
646-233-1302. We in the building.
in the building every Thursday at
9 to 10. Y'all
if she's
be
not
on
late.
time.
If she's not late, she's talking about somebody be on time.
CP.
No, ain't no such thing as CP time.
Let's get it. Okay.
She's so silly. I swear, you guys, I love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And guys, please, please, please live a flea-free life. You guys, don't forget that. Always live a flea-free life. We love you. We love you. Peace out. How'd you do that?
You said in the video. You said bye. I did do.
You were supposed to go to the
But you said your phone. Shit, I did in the video. I did.